What's going on, Sip Sip? I was talking about childhood earlier, and it brought back a memory, right? So it brought back a memory of my childhood when we used to do things, and just having a good time. This is Sip Smoke and Share. Thanks for coming back to the channel. If you've been here before, hit the like button, make a comment, and also subscribe. Yeah, hit that notification bell so when I drop some of this and you get a glimpse into my life. Hey, I just do me, stay in my own lane. But I was thinking about when I was a child, right? And I stayed across the street. We had a good mix on my street. I stayed in the first street in the neighborhood in Hiram Clark. And so I had a good mix of working people, families, husband and wife. And so I stayed across the street from a family called the Collier family. It was an Anglo family, a non-melanated family, had 8 kids. And Mr. Collier, their dad, owned the Exxon service station on South Post Oak and Willow Bend. And so the youngest kid was named Alan. Looked like Larry Bird. One of the best ball players, the great white hope I seen in Hiram Clark. He used to school the shit out of people. And so if you lived in Hiram Clark, you played basketball in my neighborhood across the street from my house. So I remember one Christmas, and everybody wanted to tell what they got for Christmas. And so so Alan, we were all standing outside, and we had these walkie-talkies, me and my cousin B. Byron. We had these walkie-talkies, man. We was excited. We was outside running around playing. Come in, come in. Everybody was playing with their toys. And so just so happens, Alan had came over to my house when we was in the driveway and was riding his bike. And so that's when they started putting all this extra, plastic stuff on these bikes. And back then, Evel Knievel, I don't remember what year this was, but Evel Knievel was the man back then. I think I got one of them wind up Evel Knievel things where you take off and jump. But Alan had got this bike. Man, I mean to tell you, that bike was, whoo, everybody was fiending over that bike, drooling, and he was showing it off, and he was like, hey, look at my bike, and so I was like, but Alan and them, their daddy owned the service station, so they all, his brothers and sisters all had cars, but he was the youngest, so he was still riding bikes. So he came over, he was like, look at my bike. And everybody was like, you know how you are. You ain't gonna let nobody ride your new shit. He was like, nah. And I was like, he was like, what you get? And I was like, looking at my cousin, because I already knew what I had in the garage, right? So my daddy had came over the night before and dropped my gift off to the crib. So when we raised up the garage, I say, man, that's what you got? Man, that's a nice bike. But look what I got. I raised that garage up, boom, and they was like, boy, I had that 2-seater Go-Kart, that red Go-Kart, man. And everybody was like, I say, that's what you got? Well, this is what I got. And they was like, and I think it may have been about 8:30, 9 o'clock in the morning. So maybe about 9:30, 10 o'clock when my dad came, had brought some gas back. Man, it was on and popping. We was riding that thing all day. Whoa. Me and my cousin, I ain't want to be honest, I ain't want to let my cousin drive. But that being like my brother, my older brother, I had to let him drive, or he was going to probably whoop me or something. Do your head like that. So we rode that thing all day, up and down the street, up and down the street. I ain't letting none of my friends drive. Alan rode with me. I ain't let him drive though. Not then, because that's brand new. But man, that was one of the, I remember that Christmas. Man, that was a good Christmas. I'm telling you, that was a good Christmas. Like, that just, when I think about my child, I just smile and be like, God damn, I had it good. You understand what I'm saying? So, what was your best Christmas? But I got another one too. When I got another best Christmas. But that's one of the Christmas I remember, because I just saw the look on Alan's face when he saw that bike and my cousin was grinning and skinning and grinning. Boy, but hey, I want to hear, what was your best Christmas? What did you get? How did that make you feel? Yeah, so hit the like, comment, subscribe button, but y'all check back down here. I got some more stories about them Christmas gifts, because my daddy came through for real, man. My boy, hey, that boy came through for real with them gifts. I'm talking about like a champ. So y'all have a good one. Y'all stay positive, be blessed, all right? Sip, sip.